Welcome back to Civic Space TV. Yes, as I said in our last episode, we still continued with Bruce here. She has a lot to tell us, and the last episode I had with her, she told us about her cancer journey. Yes, what she has gone through. The Lord has been so merciful. She was given only 1 month to live, but surprisingly, God has been on her side, and she's here. She's still here. We celebrated her birthday last Saturday, so it is really, we give glory back. We give glory to God, and we thank the people who have been with her through the journey. Yes, and now today we are going to talk about her work. I said Rusia is an entrepreneur. She's the founder of Oribags. Oribags is a creative, co-friendly packaging company. Yes, they do a lot of gift bags. They do stationery things and from recycled fiber. So they are doing things that are really protecting the environment. We really needed this part also from her because it is impacting society. These days we have to conserve the environment. So they turn waste into gold. That is what I picked from Oribags. Yes, Rusia, tell us more about Oribags. Where does this idea come from?
Oribags, we celebrated 14 years of existence recently,
Okay.
the formal. But for the idea, I was at Makerere University in my first year as a student of library and information science, and I had been a hustler. I was born a hustler. And then I've done so many businesses. And that time when I was a leader, a students leader for Kabale Students Association, which is in southwestern Uganda. And I was also part of the Kigezi Regional Youth Association as a leader. And then there was also, because I was always in making things happen, I used to make jewelry products out of paper, necklaces, bangles, at campus, selling them to students and lecturers. And then we organized a function and we invited the Minister of Youth and Children. By then he was called Gabriel Opio, and then he was a chief guest, and then I also exhibited
The necklaces.
Yes, the jewelry products, though I was among the organizers. And then after I kept his contact, and then I approached him at the ministry. I remember it was near Parliament. I visited him because he had given me his card. I told him my business idea because I wanted to develop something beyond the necklaces, because by that time everyone was doing necklaces. I had also trained a lot of women and youth, and even I was awarded.
When you're still at campus?
Yes, I was doing this at campus.
Wow.
And then I pitched my idea to him. Then he coordinated me with line commissioners in the Ministry of Trade and Tourism. And then that's how I got myself in the Business Incubation Center at URI.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was in they gave me space. So I entered in URI, Uganda Industrial Research Institute. We signed an MOU, and then I went in with my tools, with my products, and a few staff. Because remember, I was also juggling the degree, and I was on government sponsorship. So, and for me, because I knew what I wanted. I had done so many other businesses, including cereal businesses. I had
And you're doing all that when you were at campus?
Even I had done business before campus.
Before campus?
Yeah, from...
Wow.
I used to do cross-border business when I was even 10, 13 years.
Wow.
With my age mates going into Rwanda because we are near the border. I used to trade in avocados. I used to sell yellow bananas in the village.
So were your parents into business somehow?
Yes, my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom, even my dad up to date. So my mom has been doing the local brewing business for now over 35 years. So I used also to support her in that business. And every time I got some car saving, so I used to do some yellow bananas. If I get more profit, I cross into Rwanda with my age mates. We get avocados.
Wow.
And I have a good memory for that avocado business before I take you again to
Yes, please share.
So one time, I went with my age mates. We went into the Ugandan side. We went into Rwanda. I had some more money than them. So I bought more avocados, the raw avocados. So I bought a lot, not knowing that they were too heavy. So when we reached the middle, like after 30 kilometers, the road was too heavy. Have you ever carried?
So you're walking from?
Yes, we used to go on foot.
Wow.
Yes. And then when we reached like after 30 kilometers, the avocados were too heavy. So I remember I had my age mates, Kirimas, and I still remember them. They are now old ladies like me. And then I had to tell them, please, let me reduce on my road, or you carry my road. Then when we reach home, I'll give you some 10 avocados. So they would alternate. By the time I reached home, now Uganda, they had more than me who purchased them. So then, so this is what I also want to tell you, that sometimes you have to do so many things. And also in business, you do this, it fails, you keep
do another
trying.
One.
Yes. So when I went into Urim, and then I entered that incubation, I experimented a lot of fibers and wastes. The fibers, I mean banana fiber. I did sugarcane, the bagaz to make paper. We would also partner with UWA, the Uganda Wildlife Authority. I get elephant dung. I experiment paper from elephant dung. And then we experimented over 40 fibers and wastes. And then by that time, we used to work with URI paper scientists, the research scientists in the paper pilot plant. And the things are also online on my TikTok, Lucio is on my Facebook. I normally give these tips because I also do mentoring. So when I reached that was 2007. 2007, I was in URI, paper pilot plant, as a jago, the degree. I also I used to do training of women. And then in 2009, that's when Ori Bags was registered as a formal business with Uganda Registration Services Bureau. And then I also subscribed to other associations here in Uganda, women associations, including Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Association Limited. And I also got an opportunity to take the products to the supermarket shelves. And then from one product of a paper bag, today we have over 400 paper products on the market, including gift boxes. We are the premier waste recycling company in Uganda. We are the premier gifts packaging enterprise in Uganda. And I want to thank the partners who have worked with us the journey. The incubator facility, Uganda Industrial Research, I want to thank them that they supported us even when I still had an idea. I entered the incubation program. I fell with them. I again stood with them. And for me, this is also what I want to tell the fellow women, even men counterparts, because when you find our products on the shelf, anywhere in our factory outlets, at Equatorial, Majestic, some buy online on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, on our website, it is not consumed by women alone. And for me, I want also to thank everyone who has been at the forefront of advocating for our cause, because yes, I'm the idea generator, the founder, but I have not grown this business alone. I thank the consumers who have always decided to shop with Ori bags. And with our popper bags, the boxes, we create lasting impressions, the memories. We celebrate love. If you even see on our Facebook, on our websites, on our Instagram, we create special memories using the boxes, using the bags. For example, if it is your panjura, your traditional function.
I think I've seen that.
Yes, we have briefcases, we have handbag boxes. So you tell us how you need your function, you tell us your theme, and it's what we make. If you need your function, we have also luxury designs. There are those who will even buy a box at 100,000 because they want to leave a lasting impression. We even have those the feel good packages. Those who are sick, you will get a flower in a themed, customized box. For example, get well soon. When you're in that wrong moment, you need people to give you good statements. Then if it is a birthday, we also have themed birthday packages. If it is also loss, we also stand with those who have lost their dear one.
Wow, it's a lot of work and beautiful things.
And I want to also thank God that I have also been working with my team in creating these concepts. I also want to thank those who moved, even I've been traveling the world, even when I went to Asia through our partners. When I traveled with my dear husband, who is also a business director, founder, with the Ori bags. Our technicians, we went to Asia for technology transfer. Because these days people want to celebrate, but by the time someone gives you the monetary value, they want to see the brain behind it. They want to see the story. They want you to interpret their, like, which comes in abstract form. So you find someone who says, for me, I want to celebrate my husband. He takes maybe this brand of a drink. So you make a package that themes with a function color, what the lady is communicating to the husband. So you must go in the shoes of the person who is going to use what you. And for me, I want to thank God that we have created special memories with Ugandan clients. We even have clients who are from the Great Lakes region. There are those who are even in the United Arab Emirates who want to feel the real Ugandan product out of the waste, because we do sustainable waste management. The way you say the waste is gold, we have been recycling waste in Uganda for the last 15 years. Yes, with the landfill, our suppliers, the women waste pickers who give us the waste which we recycle, the employees behind who bring all these ideas to product development. You can check on, we normally give even insights. We mentor women. We want to create that arrangement. Like the times I've been traveling, when I was also doing technology transfer, the matchmaking missions we have had to other countries, we don't just make the box. We celebrate, we live the moment, and we want also people to know that innovation and creativity. If you tell people that, for example, we invest in photography, if you see our sites, we don't just post. We feel we must move with people. If it is your bridal shower, there are those who took our packages when they were a wedding. When they get children, again, they come back.
Birthdays.
Yes, because we even give baby stands in form of boxes. So we have moved with so many people, and I want to thank everyone who has really supported Ori Bags.
And for those who have not yet reached out to Ori Bags, please visit, check them out. I think they have beautiful things and that can make your function colorful and wonderful. So in this competing world, how have you been able to keep relevant as Oribags?
Continuous innovation.
Yeah.
Because people want to move with the trends.
Yeah.
Even when you check on our sites, even when last Saturday when I was telling you, when I like every moment we get, we celebrate it. But as you celebrate, the world is moving
at a very high speed.
At a high speed. Now we have internet, we have social media wave. People will get designs from US, they will bring them to Oribags. And we do.
Oh.
As I told you that we have over 400 products. Even when you go to our factory outlets and shops, we must make sure that per week we output a new design.
A new design.
If people are theming with this color, they are slogans that normally move and trend. People want them on the boxes. So you will not sit there. These days, creativity, innovation is not about you sitting in your kafunda, your small room, and you say that you have it all. People have to tilt you a bit. They will tell you, if they come 20 times and you don't have a certain print, then that means you're not talking the language that your customers want. We study tastes and preferences so that we keep competitive. We also go for further training.
Okay.
Then we also, through the mentoring, we have also industrial training for university students who come to do industrial training. Wow. I'll give you an example. Like 10 years ago, we had the students from MOBS, Makerere University Business School. So in their reports, they recommended online social presence. At that time, we used to think that maybe social media was for university students or the city born. But I can assure you, if we had not adapted some of the recommendations, our brand visibility would be no more. Yeah. These days, before people come to you, they check on your site, they see what you have. If they come and they find it is real, then the next time they keep on ordering online. And I want to thank those who have also given us recommendations. Yeah. I don't think we have kept on the vibe, but also these things require teamwork. Teamwork. Yes, and also my team at Oribags, like for the last 2 years, I've not been very active, though I work virtually. I always log into the system and see what is happening. And thank God that we had put some systems. And with creativity, with the current competition, people want to see what they see online is what they find in the shop. Once they do that, I can call it the brand visibility requires a lot of work. What you tell people, like now what I'm telling people, there are those who are already on their gadgets, they are searching. Yeah. Is this true? So, and this is also what I want to tell the new innovators on board, whether it is a service, whether it is a physical product, you cannot keep in your corner. Yeah. You must go in exhibitions. Out. They tell you we don't want this design. There are those moments I remember when I had started this technology and there were bags from millet straws. I remember I had an exhibition. So I had done my best with my team. But when we went to the exhibition, people were saying, this thing is too rough. It is not appetizing. If I had taken that personal and not go back to the drawing board, the brand would have where died. The problem is. Yes, but because now people know that what you say is what you do. And for me, innovation is a journey. Yeah. Competition is good. You need it. You can't keep to yourself. Yeah, true. Yeah.
And how is Oribags impacting society?
Yeah, we are, as I have said, as I was beginning, we have sustainably recovered tons in millions of waste in the Ugandan setup. We have reduced the amount of waste that would have gone to the landfill, and we recover it. We make sustainable eco-paper products. And we have also opened this door for other players in the market.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
thank God also for this.
Yeah.
And then we have created jobs. Livelihoods. And even when you check on our YouTube, we have so many stories online. We have created jobs. The youth and women who have been at the forefront, they are those whom I started with many years ago, over 15 years ago. They have been with us. They are earning a living. They are growing with us. And then we also have, for example, the Buy Uganda and Build Uganda. I also want to thank the suppliers. We have also created livelihood for everyone in the supply chain.
Wow.
Those who give us the wastes. On a daily basis, we recycle 7 to 8 tons of waste.
Okay.
And we don't do this alone. We have waste pickers, waste generators. And then another thing also, which I can, we have impacted the environment, the mother planet, and also when I also got this cancer issue, now I even live the moment because I have also gone through this, but also the business-wise.
Yeah.
I want to thank the partners who have also helped us. We have NEMA, we have UNDP, we have the financiers who also help us to make sure that we keep impacting lives.
Yes.
And also through the products we make, people celebrate love.
Yeah, true.
You know, love is a wonderful feeling. So for us, we live the moment through sustainable waste management, giving jobs, celebrating lives through the paper products that we make. Yeah.
So I told you Rusia is indeed an incredible person. She's doing a lot of work. So where do you see as Oribags? Where do you see Oribags in 10 years from now?
To continuously be the leading provider, manufacturer of eco-friendly products, paper products in the region. And we look also forward to having more entrepreneurs across the world replicate our technologies. As I said, also through our research and product development at the factory, we have so many products that can be generated. Let's say the paperboard. The paperboard which we use to make the boxes. We also mentor other young entrepreneurs to go and develop. Like now we are the ones who started the gifts giving in Uganda, the hamper business. So at that time, I used to approach celebrities, the social media influencers, tell them about what I do. Some would come in a house, and then the gifts giving. Because for me, I was making the boxes, but I was not an expert in making hampers. So those who started are the leading brands in Uganda.
Okay.
And for me, I see a bigger future where we have more entrepreneurs investing, replicating, starting new production lines, those who do counter books. Because I told you I've been a skills trainer through my experience, but also through the exposure and the partnerships where I subscribe to. So there are those women who would be like suppliers of wastes to the production department. But again, you work with them, you teach them, you can also be a distributor. And you become a distributor of the finished products. And then, so for me, it is a continuous journey as we also now go into the SDGs, benefiting Mother Planet, livelihoods, protecting Mother Nature. At the moment, we are at a time where the world is grappling with climatic shocks. So for me, and I'm on the team, even in partnership with UNDP, where we also make these solutions well known to the public, that actually, for you, instead of continue the circular economy, for example, even in my business, when we look at how the environment is choking on poorly drained channels because of the plastic bags.
Yeah, true.
When we look at, in some countries, look at Pakistan, they have continuous floods. They have even now turned out to be climatic refugees. They cannot stay in their country. There are moments even here in our city. You find when it has rained, there are roads you cannot pass. Yeah. You will drown. So it's not that the things we are talking about are in space. They are here with us. And in partnership with our partners, our collaborators, we are also telling people, even on our sites, I normally go also on some TVs, on social media, I tell people, instead of you putting on every day when you buy a new dress or a new jean, a manufacturer is cutting something new to make your jean or to make your dress. So the more you reuse your dresses, the more you reuse your jeans, the more you reuse what you use at home sustainably, you are impacting positively the environment. Even we teach people, when you, like for me, I'm in paper-based recycling. If you know you generate waste at home, segregate it. This is solid, this is paper, this is glass.
Okay.
So that even we who buy the waste, who get it from the landfill, we get it when it is in good quality form.
True.
And then you also get to know that you aggregating where you waste, you are making it easier for us who recycle, and we are like, I can call it a consortium. I make, you consume. Okay. But also, I wouldn't also want to get bad quality waste. Yeah. Because I spend highly on moisture. Yeah. When you generate waste in your homestead, in your house, and you get paper glass, you mix it with food, I get it when it is already having almost 70% moisture content, which is very expensive, because I will buy it, I will pay for the moisture, but I will not use it to make a product. But also, if you can collect well, you supply us, you log into the system, we buy the cheapest kg on the market, we buy it at 300.
Of waste.
Of waste.
Ugandans.
So whether they are cardboard boxes, paper, because we get mixed waste.
Imagine, collect your waste and then
yes, the way you see how those who have been recycling plastics, we also we are at the forefront of doing that. So we have so many suppliers and
So to a young woman who has just finished university, a young woman who has no job, a mother who has no job, any lessons, which advice do you give them?
Yeah, for me, as a woman in manufacturing with over now 17 years, I came at that time when I had no role models. Okay. Yes, I know the few, at that time of the business inception, I had really few business models until I subscribed to associations, partnerships. You see, when you're a woman entrepreneur or you're a startup, you are so insignificant. You need to have a pool of people who know you, where you can run. Because even when the business is starting up, there are things you must spend on. But sometimes when you belong to networks, associations, there are things you can get at a reduced or subsidized cost, or you get them in kind, like the way I went to the Uganda Industrial Research. Uganda Industrial Research didn't search for me. I'm the one who approached them. And even in Uganda, in the setup, our set, whether you're in any African country, we even now have these platforms. The way you have, I'm talking about my story. You must be an expert in that line. People see you. Okay. You become a reference. Like now in Uganda, because I have mentored women and men, and this is on record. The more you mentor and belong to strategic partnerships, you're also growing yourself. And continuous learning, because you serve a continuous generation that needs moving things, quality things that really resonate to moments. You will not sit there that because you're making, for example, let me use peanut butter. You say that you make the best peanut butter when it is not labeled, it is not certified with UNBS. You will not really hit the ceiling when your business is not registered. Can I search about you? And then if your product, for example, Oribags is a registered trademark, you can't use it because it is intellectually, that is our intellectual property right. So if you know that you are an innovator, like for me, I started this business from the lab. There are so many things you must do so that you stand out. Then packaging, branding, visibility, online presence. Are you there? If it means the quality of your
product,
of facts that speak for your brand, even when you're asleep. These days, people will not come. You remember our factories in Bulova, Mitiana Road, but our shops, outlets are in town. Not everyone will come to Bulova. So you must make sure that the location is suitable, prices competitive, online presence, media. As we are talking, this is media visibility. How many people know your brand? If you say you're making a peanut, as I have said, who knows about your peanut? Have you demonstrated it to other people to see how it tastes? Then the nutritional value, the seal, the branding of your peanut on top of. So I am talking for in general, so that even if it is a service, it is a product, you need to go an extra mile. Then I also talk about maybe the financing part, because now we are
these economic hard times. How are you really managing?
We exist on loans, but do you know the affordable financing? Yes, even me, I did some errors. I cannot say that I have not done financial errors. There are errors, but for me, I thank God that I have learned from those errors. I fall forward. I've decided that whatever I do, even at a personal level, even at business, because I'm a director, there are things you must make sure that you fight on. The land space for business is not an easy one. There are other things I have to forget myself that I'm a woman, and I take tough decisions. For example, even at a personal level, if you find that your business is at that startup and you're buying expensive shoes, expensive, the things that we normally fancy.
True.
So there are things that I tell myself it is not necessary. If I know Amor is on the factory floor, why should I buy a shoe of 300? I will know that even sometimes people even comment on other things. This is on record. I will not buy something if it is not necessary. Because I'm looking, if I inject that 2 million in
something that you don't need.
Yes, because what I know is putting money and making it create more money. So if you're a team leader, there are things you must also, like, with intention, sacrifice until your brand has reached somewhere, your operations are not struggling, and then you network. You know that pool of mentors. I also have mentors, and I want to also use this opportunity to thank them so that we keep on moving. So when you're a woman, and with this program, I want to encourage you not to settle for less. Even in this manufacturing space, we are very few. I have a team of more than 35 employees permanent.
Wow.
But you must make sure that you go an extra mile, that you set a mark. When people are buying, they are not buying a woman. They are buying a product that meets their need.
True.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Rosia. And I'll take you back when you went for the treatment. How has Oribags been able to stay on board? Was there someone who came in for you?
Yeah, thank God
management wise.
Thank God that already we had the systems. Yeah, I want to also thank the productions team, the product development team, supervisors, managers, those who manage the shops, the bags factory shops and the outlets. They kept the business moving. As I have not been very active as a business owner.
Yeah.
But these people, and I want to use this opportunity to thank them. I may not mention all their names, but in your respective departments, I want to thank you. And this is also a lesson to other women, even men in business, that you must reach a point painfully, you put some systems so that they can run even when you're not there. Because I reached a point, you are struggling for breath and you think of the business.
You can't, yeah.
So for me, I want to thank them that even they kept the business running. There are those partners, they didn't take big businesses from us. Yes, we didn't announce that I was struggling with cancer until some time, but I also want to thank those. And the consumers, the final end consumers who buy from our distributors, who buy from our retailers, they kept buying. And this is also what I wanted to say. There are those also final consumers who didn't know that I was struggling with cancer. There are even those who didn't know, because I reached a point, even before cancer, I kept on reducing my time of being at the forefront of operations. So for me, it came at that time when I had kind of stepped aside. Because at that moment when I started the business 18 years ago, more than 18 years ago, you find you're the records officer, you're the stores person, you are the media person, you're the one who is in charge of
finance,
everything. You are everything. And let me tell you, when you get a life-threatening thing and you have been everything, definitely you die with a business. Yeah. So for me, it has, through experience, it has really taught me that you don't need to be everything.
Yeah.
And for me, this is what I want to. New designers kept on coming. Those who were manning social media. Even me, after I had been allowed to touch the phone because of the radioactive medicine side effects, the chemo effects and radiation, there are those gadgets they stop you from touching. So I was not on the phone for almost 6 months. I started getting phones in this year, I think after Feb. After Feb, even when we did the review, that's when they started allowing me to hold the gadgets. Yeah, so but the business was there. So for me, I want to thank those who continuously buy our products, those who continuously give us partnerships, our suppliers. I want to thank them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Rusia. And as we come to the end of this conversation, any last thing for our viewers, what you want our viewers to know? Anything you wish to tell our viewers?
Yeah.
As well as you encourage women not to give up, women who have been what you're going through. Yes, because we need this kind of advice.
Yeah, for me, like take home, business is a journey. Business, and for me, through creativity, the product development is, I have been in partnership with so many partnerships. Partnerships are very key.
Okay.
You can't do it on your own. You need strategic partnerships. You need online presence. In our generation today, you can't do it when you're not on online. Social media, you need to be there. People, before they come to our factories, to our shops, they first go online. They searchability. If I put Mandarin innovations, what comes?
Yeah.
So you need to be there. You need to protect your businesses through formal registration.
Okay.
You register. Then if you know that it is a virgin idea, you protect it. Protect your if you're a musician, I even reduced the cancer song. That's what I did. Yes, even
Really?
yes, it is there to see as a cancer story song.
Oh.
But you also must, even if it is a song, it is a product, it is a service, protect it. Then you need also online presence.
Yeah.
Then you need also to go. Business is like a baby. Like for me, in other areas where I'm a mother of 4, you need also to know that business is like a baby. You cannot get a healthy baby when you do not do your
Feed it.
best as a parent. So there are so many things. Then affordable financing. You need the social capital. You get out of your comfort zone. You must go network.
Yeah.
Then if it means technology transfer, like for me, I have been traveling the world. I have participated in so many competitions. You need also to go and see how you can lobby, attract resources so that you grow that baby for that business from one stage to another. Then and lastly, celebrate life. You celebrate life. You shouldn't also be in the factory all the time.
Workaholic.
I dance a lot. Yes, so there are those moments you need also to go and also
Go and
celebrate
have fun.
and have a fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, it has been beautiful having you, Rusia, here on Civic Space TV. I mean, she has talked to the business people, she has talked to women, a young woman, students. I mean, she has done it all. Follow Rusia on her social media platforms, on YouTube, TikTok. Yes, for the cancer patients, the cancer fighters, please don't give up. She has been there. She is still here. You also still have what to tell your children in future.
Yeah.
I mean, God has a lot of plans for you, so
Even
don't
stage
give
4
up.
cancer can heal.
Yeah, it can heal. So we have witnessed, we have testified the wonders Rusia has told us today. And we thank the people who have been there for her, the husband, and everyone, the family. Yes, we thank God yet again for her life. And we continue to pray for her. For you, our viewers, you have been very, very lovely viewers. We can't take that for granted. Thank you for always tuning in to Civic Space TV. Women rise, women are the front lines. We are lifting each other. We are uplifting each other, encouraging each other, talking to each other. I mean, through these stories, we are able to learn more and more, share, and also take that as part of our lives. Thank you very much. I've been your host, Madrine. See you next time. Bye.